am Zim Van Adams, writer, creator, and editor of ZimVanAdams.com. And I wanted to take a moment to just briefly discuss some of my opinions regarding last night's BET season premiere of Monica's reality series, Still Standing. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you clearly saw last night as I was watching the program, I shared a few comments, just regarding some of what I was seeing, some of what I was hearing from Monica. Accordingly, I was very shocked and surprised by a lot of the posts, a lot of the tweets that were being made from other viewers, because a lot of people were saying that, they were so bored, the show wasn't interesting, they weren't being, grabbed by any drama. People were saying, well, where's the drama? Where's the drama? And, honestly, what people, I don't think, understand is that Monica is a seasoned artist. She is a veteran of the community, of the music industry. She has been on the scene since 1995. So, she's been on the scene roughly now for almost 15 years. 15 years is a significant amount of time. And this BET series for her, as far as I can tell from watching her, from, sort of sitting back and examining, of course, from the outside looking in, this is about Monica taking control of this moment, displaying before the world a young woman who has grown into herself, who is in control of her family, who is a loving mother, who is a very determined artist. She's not about a lot of, I'm chasing my baby daddy, I don't know who the father of my kids are, my mother's on drugs, this, that, and the other. Like, we spend so much time complaining that BET does not show and display positive images of ourselves and of our artists, but then you have someone like Monica who presents a showcase much like she did last night, and people are complaining that they're bored and that it's not dramatic enough. Now, Monica is preparing to release 2 singles. We're gonna get 2 singles from Monica. One produced by Esther Dean, which is a ballad called Here I Am, and another, an up-tempo track featuring T-Pain called Nothing Like. Both singles are going to be released simultaneously before the January 12th release of Monica's 5th studio album, Still Standing. Now, the entire album in itself is produced mainly by Missy Elliott, Jermaine Dupri, and B. Cox. As we saw last night, Monica in the studio with B. Cox, and as I'll say, I think Monica has a beautiful voice. She has a beautiful presence. She has a beautiful spirit. But I wasn't wowed by any of the tracks that I heard last night. I didn't particularly care for the Infinity track that, the Infinity demo that B. Cox was playing for her in the studio. I didn't particularly care for even the song that Missy had written and produced for her that we heard later on, towards the end of the episode. I think that, Monica and her team made a very smart decision by putting her on Keyshia Cole's Trust single, and Trust being released as one of Keyshia Cole's final singles from A Different Me album. Monica appearing in the video, Monica joining Keyshia Cole throughout the country on different concert and tour stops. That was a very smart deal, sort of to garner interest from the public again and what Monica is about to present and bring to the table. Monica's the type of artist where, she does really rely heavily upon her voice and her fan base. Like I said, just like Brandy. Brandy's been on the scene for 16 years, roughly. Going on 16, Monica going on 15. They're both sort of veterans of the R&B industry. And, to be honest, neither one of them are real dancers. Neither one of them are real, like, performers where they go from one side of the stage to the other and they're on the floor and they're on their back and they're, doing all of this hoopla. They pretty much sing. They may have a little bit of ABC choreography, ... but nothing too major. And they really do, like I said, depend on their fan base to support them. So just like we saw Brandy's album in 2008 flop, because she didn't come out with the right singles. Her singles indeed were not strong. Because of that, Monica is right. Her first single has to be very strong. And she has to truly put it out there in such a way that people are like, whoa, she's back, Because Monica always looks good. She's kept her body together even though she's had 2 boys. Monica's kept her body in shape. She, you know, always, her skin is beautiful. She always, you know, whoever her makeup artist is and her hairstylist or whoever they are, they do a great job in always making sure she's presentable and camera ready. Even though last night there were some scenes where her hair wasn't exactly on point, where it looked like, you know, Edward Scissorhands had gone a little bit crazy in her head. But overall, when she's out in public and really presenting herself on the red carpet and at award shows or what have you, Monica always looks, you know, the point. So I'm very interested in seeing. I think that Still Standing, the reality series, is going to run for 8 episodes, and I'm very interested to see how, you know, her album develops, how, you know, she sort of gets into the studio with various producers and creates hits. I was taken aback by the fact that her record company said that she only is allowed to put 10 tracks on her upcoming LP. And I mean, I don't know if this is because her last album did not sell the ways in which her first 3 did, so it's kind of like they're hesitant and they only want 10 concrete tracks. But I'm like, Monica is a veteran in this industry. For someone who has been around for almost 15 years, she deserves more than 10 tracks, you know what I mean? But luckily, like I said, we're going to hear 2. One from Esther Dean, which is a ballad called Here I Am, and another up-tempo track featuring T-Pain called Nothing Like. The album drops January 12th, so, you know, her series should pretty much run almost to the end of the year, so that by the time the album drops January 12th, we'll be sort of getting a season finale and hopefully some type of follow-up reunion-style episode, you know, to segue into her release. But January 12th is a safe date because you have, you know, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, Chris Brown coming out December 15th. You have Rihanna, Lil Wayne, 50 Cent, Omarion, Lady Gaga, Britney coming out November 23rd. You know, with all these artists hitting the 4th quarter, I think it's a safe deal for, you know, Monica to be releasing her album January 12th. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Also, Missy is coming back. Missy's new album, Block Party, the long and awaited and stalled Block Party, hits in January as well, so we'll be getting that 4th quarter. If you haven't heard her first single, Missy's first single, produced by Pharrell, featuring Teyana Taylor, it's called Put It On Ya! Put it on ya! And she's speaking in Pig Latin. The beat is hot. If you haven't heard it, go to ZimVanAdams.com. I posted it late last night. Definitely go to ZimVanAdams.com. Check out the track. It's amazing. Leave comments letting me know how you feel. If you aren't already following me on Twitter, definitely do so. Twitter.com/ZimVanAdams. Definitely subscribe to all of my YouTube videos, youtube.com/ZimVanAdams, and follow me on Facebook and MySpace as well. Let's continue this journey, my socialites and celebutants across the country and beyond, conquering the world, one word at a time.